Today I'm sticking to my roots and I'm making Sunday dinner. I've got country fried steak with rice and gravy and green beans with potatoes. If all this looks good to you, I'll show you how it's done. We'll get started with the rice. Good Lord, rinse your rice if you don't want to be slammed in the comments section like I've been. Just get it into a strainer and run it under some cold water. Stir it around with your fingers and rinse off any excess starch. I've already rinsed this rice. 1 cup of rice into your saucepan. The ratio is 2 to 1, so 2 cups of water to our 1 cup of rice. Toss in some salt, maybe more than you think. Rice can take a lot of salt. Bring it up to a boil and give it a stir. Turn the heat down to low and wait till there's almost no activity in the water. Give it a final stir and put a lid on. Let it cook on low for 20 minutes. After that time, take it off the heat. Carefully remove the lid and lay some paper towels or a kitchen towel over top. Cover it up and let it rest for 20 more minutes while we cook the rest of the stuff. I've got 2 cans of these flat Italian-style green beans. You can usually find a 28-ounce family-size can, and it might say Kentucky Wonder. I also have 1 can of whole potatoes. If you want more potatoes, double it up. Strain the green beans and the potatoes. Dice up 6 slices of bacon. Pro tip, stick them in the freezer for about 15 or 20 minutes before you cut them up. Get your bacon into a cold saucepan. Turn the heat to medium and let the fat render. When the bacon is crispy, set it aside on some paper towels to drain. Get your drained green beans and potatoes into the pan. Pour in just enough chicken stock to cover. You could use vegetable broth or even just plain old water. Heat it up to just below a simmer and let it hang out. Now for the main event. I have some good old cube steaks here. This is what my grandmother used to make for me when I was a kid and I would stay with my grandparents over the weekends. I've got a breading station set up here, dry, wet, dry. AP flour, a few beaten eggs, and more flour. Season that last batch of flour however you like. For me, it's going to get salt, pepper, and some optional cayenne. Stir it all up. Using some tongs or just your hands, get your cube steaks into each tray, 1, 2, 3. I'm only making enough for me, but the recipe is for 4 people. As always, I'll put a link down below. Make sure to drain off the excess eggs and shake off the excess flour. Put your prepared steaks aside on a rack or a platter. This might be a good time to check on your rice. Uncover, fluff with a fork, and then partially cover it back up. Get some canola oil into a saute pan over medium heat. You want to cover the bottom of the pan with the oil. Get your breaded steaks in and cook for 2 to 3 minutes per side or until the coating goes nice and brown. Take them out and reserve on a platter or a rack. A rack is really helpful here, but not totally essential. Spoon off all but about 2 tablespoons of the fat. Toss in about 2 tablespoons of all-purpose flour and whisk it up to make a roux. Cook for a couple of minutes to cook out the raw flour taste. Whisk in some milk. You'll need whole milk for this. Bring the heat up to a simmer and your gravy will start to thicken. If you enjoy seeing recipes for family dinner, click that like button for me. YouTube will show my videos to more people, and I appreciate you helping me grow my channel. Season it up with some salt, lots of black pepper, and optionally some Cajun or Creole seasoning. It's time to eat. Stir your bacon back into your green beans. Get you a plate with some of your green beans and rice, and lay a couple steaks over the top. Spoon over some of your heart-stoppingly good gravy. Optionally garnish with some parsley, but this isn't the time to use the fancy stuff. You're going to use the shite curly parsley like you would get in a greasy spoon. Enjoy your country fried steak dinner. If you'd like another great recipe for a family dinner, click on this video and I'll see you there.